Hello everyone and welcome to the Miss World Canada 2022 Head-to-Head Challenge. I am Sasha Lombardi and I'm your host for this afternoon. I am a former Miss Supranational Canada and I'm so excited to be here and to meet the contestants. We will have 5 groups of 10 contestants. There will be one winner from each group, and those 5 will move on to a top 5 question. Let's get started and meet our first contestant. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you, Sasha. My name is Jasmine Amini, and this is actually my first pageant, and I'm very excited to be here. And I'm an immigrant to Canada, actually. Alongside with that, I work as a health and safety professional at Metrolinx in a heavily male-dominated field, transportation. With my bachelor's in occupational health and safety, I'm also now pursuing part-time my master's of engineering at the University of Toronto. Thank you.
Wow, good for you. So, first question of the day. You work in an all-male dominated field. Is this still a man's world? What do you think?
Thank you for that question. So, working there, I can see that it is still a male-dominated field. When I walk in the garages, there are still men who look at me and are shocked why I'm walking in there with my construction clothes, or what is this young girl doing here? No, I'm not just a young girl, I'm a young woman who is educated and knows what to look for in terms of what is health and what the safety is of those workers there. We actually have more prominent female leaders in our role now. So I'm happy to say that Metrolinx, the place I work at, is very strong on ensuring that those who are qualified are not gender-sized by their gender.
Great, thank you so much, and it was lovely meeting you and getting to know you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next contestant is contestant number 9.
How are you, Sasha?
I'm great, Ariel. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much.
Feel free to let the audience get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, of course. So hi, everyone. My name is Ariel. I'm 24 years old, and I come from the beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. I just graduated with an MPhil in education from the University of Cambridge, and right now I am just relaxing, enjoying my time here in Toronto, and I'm super, super excited to be here today.
Great, thank you so much, and it's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
You are pursuing a degree in education policy. If you could modify something around our educational system, what would it be?
If I could modify something about our education system, as I'm sure you would agree as a teacher yourself,
Yes, I'm excited to hear this.
I would include more access to resources and more access to tech education and STEM fields specifically for women. So like earlier, what Jasmine has said, it is really still a men's world in our tech industry, in our society. Women in Canada actually only earn up to 89% of what men earn, which is crazy. So by bringing education to more women, by including access to resources and having our women educated, we can move forward to a more inclusive and diverse community.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you,
it was
Sasha.
nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Our next contestant is number 22, McKenna.
Sasha, thank you.
Welcome to the Head-to-Head Challenge.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am McKenna, and I am originally from St. John, New Brunswick, although I am currently residing in Prince Edward Island as I am a student athlete there in my 3rd year of my kinesiology degree, majoring in my sciences. And this is my first pageant. I am so thankful for this opportunity.
Okay, thank you. So your question is, you quoted on your bio that one's past does not define one's potential. Why?
When I grew up, I didn't have that parental guidance that a lot of people have. When I was just 7, my single mother faced a debilitating brain injury, leaving her with little to no chance of survival, and I was left without those skills that a lot of youth my age had developed. I prospered out of that through sport. I was able to achieve the goals that I truly aspired with my own motivation. So I believe that no matter your past, you have the potential to do wonderful things in life.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sasha.
Our next contestant of Group 1 is Emily, number 4.
Thank you so much.
Feel free to share a little bit more about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily Marston. I'm from Rocky View County, Alberta. So I grew up in the country in Western Alberta, and it really shaped my family values and my lifestyle and definitely my passion for the environment. So I actually work as an environmental scientist at the Arctic Institute of North America right now.
Well, as an environmental scientist, can you tell us if Canada is doing enough of its part to help to protect our environment?
When we talk about the environment, we talk about something that we are all sharing together. Globally, community, our impact as an individual, we need to be more accountable. And so I want to say yes, collectively we are doing our part, but as an individual, we need to hold ourselves accountable for our actions. We need to make sure we're using our resources properly. We need to make sure we're recycling. So yes, we are absolutely getting better, but we can still hold ourselves more accountable.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Our next contestant is contestant 8, Jasmine. Welcome to the head-to-head challenge.
Thank you.
And please share a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jasmine. I am from Surrey, British Columbia. I moved to Canada at a young age. Currently, I am studying for bachelor's in information technology and working full-time at university. I'm so glad to be here.
Okay, thank you so much. What is the most important achievement you have accomplished in your life so far?
Moving to Canada was a tough decision. I came here at the age of 19, and for me, coming to this Canada was a big achievement for me. And overcoming all the struggles and challenges by my own, I think I'm very proud of myself, and I believe in myself.
And now you are competing for the title of Miss World Canada.
Yeah, that's another big achievement for me.
Okay, thank you so much. The next contestant is contestant number 16, Leanna.
Hello.
Hi. Would you like to share a little bit more about yourself?
Absolutely, I would love to share more about myself, my favorite topic. My name is Leanna Robinson. I am 20 years old and I am from beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. I am currently in my 3rd year of studies. I am studying dental hygiene and I aspire to obtain my diploma in 2024.
Wow, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for having me.
What do you think pageants can do for the community and women empowerment?
Absolutely. First, entering my very first pageant, I was very nervous in myself. I lacked self-confidence, and quite frankly, I was intimidated. I believe that pageantry has a stigma around it that needs to be addressed. So entering my very first pageant, I learned so much about myself. It was self-growth. I was surrounded by like-minded women, and that was so empowering. And I believe that the duty of a title holder is to share that with other youth across Canada for the Miss World Canada competition. And I think that's something, it allows us to have a voice for things that we're passionate about, giving back to the community. And I think that's something really important and something I admire about pageantry.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
The next contestant is number 35. Please welcome Mikhail.
Thank you.
Share about yourself.
Absolutely. So, as you've heard, my name is Mikhail Merrier. I am an international flight attendant, a certified integrative nutrition health coach, and I am very passionate about fighting against food insecurity and towards good health and nutrition for all Canadians and people alike.
Thank you. And your question is, you have been all over the world and Canada. Aside from being a diverse country, what have you learned about Canada itself after traveling extensively throughout Canada?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for asking me a very relevant question. Really, what I've learned about Canadians is that we are resilient, we are incredible people, and we have an amazing reputation worldwide. That's something that I've learned throughout my travels. No matter which country I've visited, every time that I say that I'm Canadian, it brings a smile to people's faces, and I find that so refreshing. And I believe that's because we are so diplomatic in nature, we have such good manners, and that's something that I'm very proud to be able to represent as a Canadian.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please welcome contestant number 27, Nikita.
Hello, Sasha. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Please tell me a bit more about yourself.
Definitely. So my name is Nikita Danny. I'm 24 years old and I live in Vaughan, Ontario. I'm a recent graduate of York University's business program, and I currently work as a model and content creator, as well as in all aspects of my family's music academy, and I'm so excited to be here today.
All right. And your question is, what do you think is the secret of good well-being?
Thank you so much for that question. It's very relevant to my Beauty with a Purpose project, which focuses on mental health. And to me, the secret of well-being is making it a priority, not only for ourselves, but really across the globe. According to the Center for Disease Prevention, there is actually a statistic that mental health is a global crisis. And really, it's going to take individual and collective efforts on all of our part to overcome this. So it does need to be a priority for each one of us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Please welcome contestant number 26, Carissa.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to the head-to-head challenge.
Thank you.
And we would love to know more about you.
Thank you. My name is Carissa Chinanea Aleman. I'm 25 years old and I live in St. Catharines, Ontario, which is in the Niagara region. I currently go to Ryerson or Toronto Metropolitan University now, studying foreign languages and global politics. And then I hope to aspire to move on to Teachers College to become a high school foreign language teacher.
And then you can join the teacher club, right?
The coolest club.
As an international relations student and minoring in politics, Carissa, why do you think the world has failed to achieve peace?
I feel like the world has failed to achieve peace because of lack of open-mindedness. I think we all need to be more empathetic and understand each other's point of view. As an intercultural student, we learn empathy and to really keep an open mind to understand and respect other people's cultures. Because of that, I think that's where we have the miscommunication within each other, and that's where we fail to achieve peace.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Our final contestant of Group 1 is contestant 43, Julia.
Yes, hello.
Hello, please share a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Julia Sturban, and I'm a recent finance and economics graduate from the University of Toronto. I'm also a former competitive figure skater and a current part-time Skate Canada coach. And in my spare time, I love to cook and to learn more about nutrition.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing. Is the world handling correctly the current Ukrainian crisis and war? What do you think should change in order to help Ukraine?
Well, I am a Ukrainian. I was born in Ukraine, so this issue is very personal to me. One thing that I've realized over the past few months is how fortunate we are to live in Canada, a peaceful and free country, but that's not the case for everyone in the world. For example, the people of Ukraine. One thing that I've realized over the past few months is that we can't simply wish for peace to happen. It's something that we have to make, something that we do, and something that we give away. So one way that we can do that is by standing up for the people of Ukraine and using our voice to support them.
Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
that. And that concludes our Group 1 head-to-head challenge. Group 2 will be up next, so stay tuned.